Hey everyone, it's Isaac with EOS Dublin, and today I'm going to walk you through how to use the Greymass voting tool in Wallet. Here's what you need to do. You need to download the Greymass tool, you need to input the EOS Dublin API to connect it to the network, you add your public and private keys to the wallet as well as your account name. Finally, you can vote, change your stake allocation, and send and receive EOS. This is a wonderful tool because it stands alone and you can use it without having any internet browsers open, which always makes me feel more secure when I'm handling my private keys. Alright, let's take a look. So the first thing we're going to need to do is to download the eos-voter tool from Greymass. To do that, we go over to GitHub, and I'll post the exact link in the description, but you can see it's github.com/Greymass/eos-voter. On this page, I have a you can scroll down. It gives you an introduction to the tool, and the release downloads are here. You have Windows, Mac, and Linux. I have Mac, so I'm just going to click Mac and install it. Well, one thing I love about the Greymass Wallet tool is you can close your internet browser completely. Then you can launch the tool and connect directly to the API, and you won't have anything open. That makes me feel really secure when I'm handling my private keys for EOS. So you need a few things. You need a public API, you need your public and private EOS keys, of course, and you need your account name associated with your public key. Now, the Greymass tool will help you with the API, and it will help you find out what your name is. So all you really need is your public and private key. If you click on this list of options, they'll give you a bunch of endpoints that you can use. But of course, we suggest that you use the EOS Dublin API, which is api1.eosdublin.io or api2.eosdublin.io. So once you put your API in here, it'll take you to the next stage of setup. Once you have connected to the API, you need your EOS private key and your account name. If you don't know your account name, it's okay. After you put in your EOS private key, you'll be given the option of looking up your account name. The interface looks like this. In this screen, you just put in your public key, and the Greymass tool will look it up for you and tell you what your account name is. The other thing you can do here is you can add a local wallet password. That means your private key and your account name will be stored in the app, and you won't have to put it in again every time you open the app. You'll simply have to remember your password and input that to access your wallet and producer voting. Once you log in and unlock your wallet, you have two tabs. You have producer voting and you have the wallet itself. Voting is really easy. You just go down and select block producers that you want to vote for, but make sure that you vote for at least 15 because there's kind of this problem of vote consolidation, which means top 21 are getting all the votes and there's not enough votes here for backup block producers. You can see this little legend on the side. The yellow means backup block producer and the green means active producer. Okay, let's take a look at what I can do with my wallet here. This is pretty simple. I can lock my wallet if I want to. I can update my staked EOS. So when I vote, it automatically divides my EOS between stake and CPU and stake and bandwidth. If I update those to 0, I'm putting all my EOS back in my wallet, and I'll be able to send it to somebody if I want to, or do whatever I want with it. However, it does take 3 days to unstake your EOS. So yeah, so that's how you handle that. You can't vote with unstaked EOS. Your EOS has to be staked for you to vote, and when you vote, it's staked automatically. The other thing I can do is transfer tokens, and this is pretty much like any crypto wallet. I'll just put in someone else's wallet address. I'll put in the amount of EOS I want to send, and I'll write, all right, thanks so much, right? So that's it. It's a pretty simple tool to use, and it only takes 5 minutes to vote. Make sure you vote at least 15 times and cast your vote for backup block producers as well as your top picks. Check the description for all the links you need to download the Greymass tool and for our API endpoints. Make sure to vote EOS Dublin WOW!